Yemen calls to the adventurer's spirit with tales of ancient kings and forgotten cities. It's a land of raw beauty, not for the faint-hearted but rewarding beyond measure. Imagine markets bustling for thousands of years, the air filled with frankincense. This is the Arabia of legends, demanding respect and offering unforgettable experiences. My mission: explore Yemen on a $1,000 budget. This challenge forces resourcefulness and connection with the local way of life. You eat where locals eat, travel as they do, and immerse in a culture both ancient and alive. It's about survival, adaptation, and discovery. Join me on this journey to see a Yemen few experience. From towering mountains to otherworldly islands, Yemen's landscapes are breathtaking. Its people, warm and resilient, face challenges with dignity. This is a story of adventure, hope, and human connection. Even in the toughest corners, beauty and kindness thrive. It's a reminder of the unbreakable spirit of survival. Let's explore the planning, risks, and incredible moments of this Arabian expedition. I want to show you the Yemen that few get to see. A Yemen of breathtaking landscapes, from towering mountains to otherworldly islands. A Yemen of warm, welcoming people who have faced incredible challenges with strength and dignity. This is a story of adventure, but it is also a story of hope and human connection. Every expedition needs solid planning, especially in Yemen. With a $1,000 budget, every dollar counts. Research was key: maps, culture, and finding reliable local contacts. A good local guide is essential for safety and cultural understanding. Affordable flights were a challenge, requiring flexibility and patience. My flight took a chunk of the budget, leaving $1,000 for ground expenses. Accommodation in Yemen is affordable if you know where to look. I stayed in local guest houses or funduks full of character and community. Waking to the city's sounds and call to prayer was immersive. Eating street food and in small restaurants saved money and connected me to the culture. Yemeni cuisine is delicious and hearty, with dishes like mandi and salta. Sharing meals breaks down barriers and builds friendships. My plan: eat well, spend little, and stay close to the local way of life. This is how you break down barriers and make friends. My plan was simple: eat well, spend little, and stay close to the local way of life. Forget about international hotel chains. I plan to stay in local guest houses known as funduks. These places are basic, but they are clean and full of character. More importantly, they are where you meet other travelers and locals. Staying in a funduk for a few dollars a night is a great way to save money. Entering Yemen requires careful preparation. A tourist visa needs a local sponsor, usually a tour agency. This process takes time, testing your patience and commitment. Safety is critical. Yemen is high risk with a volatile political situation. Local contacts provide real-time safety information. Flexibility is key. Be ready to change plans if needed. Packing is practical and respectful. Lightweight, durable clothing, and essential gear. A satellite phone is crucial where mobile service is non-existent. Prepare your mind for challenges that test you physically and mentally. Learn basic Arabic phrases to show respect and build trust. Your attitude is your most important gear, determining your expedition's success. This is not a typical trip. You will face challenges that test you physically and mentally. You will see things that are difficult to process. You need to be resilient, adaptable, and open-minded. Learn a few basic Arabic phrases like Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, and Shukran, thank you. A little effort to show respect for the local language and customs goes a long way. It opens doors and builds trust. Your attitude is your most important piece of gear. Landing in Sana'a feels like stepping back in time. The Old City, a UNESCO site, is one of the world's oldest inhabited cities. Tower houses with intricate gypsum patterns and stained glass windows surround you. My home was a small funduk in a quiet corner of the city. From the rooftop, the view of the city and minarets was breathtaking. Days were spent in the Souk al-Mil, a labyrinth of stalls and vibrant life. I bought fresh bread and dates for lunch, costing less than $1. Evenings were for reflection, listening to the call to prayer. Conversations with Ahmed and his family were the real treasure. They shared their history, struggles, and hopes. These interactions gave me a deeper understanding of Yemeni resilience. It was a humbling experience I will never forget. The air was thick with the smells of roasting coffee and baking bread. The sounds were a symphony of merchants calling out their prices and people bargaining. I spent hours just wandering, observing, and soaking it all in. From Sana'a, I journeyed east to Shibam, the Manhattan of the desert. a walled city of mud brick skyscrapers rising from the desert floor. The journey in a shared taxi was an adventure through dramatic landscapes. Despite the language barrier, camaraderie with locals was strong. Exploring Shibam felt like walking through a giant sandcastle. The architecture is ingenious, with mud brick construction keeping interiors cool. Life in Shibam is slow and traditional. I joined men chewing cat, a central part of Yemeni social life. They shared their history and challenges, creating a powerful connection. I was not just an observer, I was a guest. This experience taught me more about Yemeni culture than any book. It was a lesson in hospitality and human connection. The journey to Shibam was an adventure in itself. I traveled in a shared taxi, a battered old car packed with locals. The road wound through dramatic canyons and vast, empty landscapes. It was a long and dusty ride, but it was a fantastic way to see the country and interact with its people. We shared food, water, and stories. The final leg was Socotra, the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. A world away from mainland Yemen with unique biodiversity. Getting there required a special permit and flight, but it was worth it. The landscape looked like another planet with bizarre trees and turquoise waters. The dragon's blood tree and bottle trees are evolutionary marvels. My budget meant simple living, camping on beaches and mountains. My guide, Salem, taught me about the island's plants and fresh water. We cooked fresh fish over a campfire under a star-filled sky. Socotra's beaches are pristine with towering white sand dunes. The people have a unique language and culture, distinct from the mainland. Salem shared stories of his ancestors and their respect for nature. My time on Socotra was a lesson in sustainability and protecting precious places. It was a powerful end to my Yemeni adventure. A journey to a lost world few will ever see. The people of Socotra have their own unique language and culture, distinct from the mainland. They are a proud and resilient people who have lived in harmony with their unique environment for generations. Yemen's most unforgettable aspect is its people. Despite immense hardship, their spirit remains unbroken. Everywhere I was met with warmth and generosity. A family in the mountains shared tea and bread, refusing payment. This simple act of kindness was humbling. Yemeni children were a source of joy and curiosity. Their laughter echoed through ancient alleyways, a symbol of resilience. These interactions changed me, breaking down stereotypes. The heart of any country is its people. Yemenis are proud custodians of an ancient culture. My journey was on a budget, but the human connections were priceless. These are the memories that truly last a lifetime. The children of Yemen were a source of constant joy and curiosity. They would follow me through the streets, their eyes wide with excitement. Yemen taught me resourcefulness and the value of simplicity. A simple meal and friendly conversation are more valuable than luxury. The landscape is a teacher of resilience, with people thriving in extremes. Responsible travel means respecting local culture and supporting the economy. Yemen challenges assumptions and broadens understanding. Happiness is about community, family, and connection to history. This lesson stays with me on every expedition. The landscape of Yemen itself is a powerful teacher of resilience. From the dry, rugged mountains to the scorching desert, this is a land of extremes. Yet for thousands of years, people have not just survived here, they have thrived. They built incredible cities, developed ingenious farming techniques like terraced agriculture, and created a rich and vibrant culture. Seeing this firsthand gives you a profound respect for human adaptability. My journey through Yemen was profound, revealing beauty and wisdom. Yemen holds on to its heritage with pride, a treasure of humanity. Exploring its cities and meeting its people is a privilege. I encourage you to cultivate curiosity and learn about different cultures. Challenge simple narratives and broaden your understanding. If you travel to challenging places, do so with respect and humility. The greatest adventures are about connections and personal growth. The spirit of adventure pushes boundaries and embraces the unknown. This journey through Yemen is just one of many. The world is full of adventures waiting to be had. Thank you for joining me on this expedition. I hope it has inspired you to seek out your own adventures. Stay curious, stay brave, and always be ready for the next challenge. Follow along for more stories from the wild edges of our incredible planet. The adventure never ends. The world is a big, complicated, and beautiful place. The more we learn about it, the more we learn about ourselves.